In the vast, interconnected ecosystems of our modern world, a new kind of presence is emerging, one that observes with an unblinking eye. From busy streets to classrooms, facial recognition cameras are watching. But how far is too far? This intricate web of surveillance technology raises profound questions about the balance we strike between safety and personal liberty. We embark on a journey across continents to explore how different societies are navigating this complex terrain. Each nation, with its unique cultural tapestry and historical context, approaches the pervasive gaze of surveillance in its own distinct manner. We shall observe the intricate dance between innovation and privacy, the societal benefits and the potential costs. The story of surveillance is not merely one of technology, it is a story about us, about the societies we are building, and the future we are choosing to create. Join me, Christina, as we delve into this fascinating and at times unsettling landscape. We will examine the mechanisms of surveillance, the legal frameworks that attempt to govern them, and the myriad ways in which human populations are responding to this ever-watchful presence. It is a journey into the heart of a global phenomenon, one that touches every life. A world where the line between protection and intrusion becomes ever more blurred. Our journey begins in China, a land where technological advancement proceeds at a breathtaking pace. Here, surveillance has taken on a scale and complexity rarely witnessed elsewhere. Cameras, numbering in the hundreds of millions, are ubiquitous. Many are equipped with facial recognition technology, identifying individuals with speed and accuracy. Data gathered is fed into algorithms, creating a digital footprint for each citizen. The social credit system scores citizens based on various behaviors. Punctuality, traffic laws, financial responsibility, even online speech affect scores. High scores unlock privileges, low scores lead to restrictions. The state champions these systems for public safety, but reactions vary. Some see it as a sign of an orderly society. However, there are murmurs of unease about potential misuse and lack of transparency. International observers raise concerns about implications for fundamental freedoms. China presents a compelling, if unsettling, portrait of a society embracing surveillance on an unprecedented scale. We now turn our gaze to the United States of America, a nation founded on ideals of liberty and freedom. Yet here too, surveillance has taken root, though in a fragmented manner. There exists a tension between security and privacy. Surveillance in the USA is decentralized. Federal, state, local, and private sectors all deploy monitoring technology. Rules vary significantly across jurisdictions. Facial recognition is increasingly used by law enforcement. The Fourth Amendment shapes legal boundaries. Its interpretation in the digital age is contentious. Legal cases and legislation attempt to define surveillance powers. Public reaction is diverse and polarized. Civil liberties organizations express concern over government overreach. Many view surveillance as necessary for safety. Private corporations play a substantial role. Tech giants collect vast amounts of user data. The debate over biometric data is acute. The nation grapples with balancing surveillance benefits and privacy. We now cross the Atlantic to the United Kingdom, a nation with a long history of intelligence gathering and public observation. Here, surveillance in public spaces has become a particularly prominent feature of the urban landscape. The proliferation of closed-circuit television or CCTV cameras across British towns and cities is truly remarkable. From the bustling thoroughfares of London to quieter suburban streets, millions of these electronic eyes keep watch. The rationale behind this dense web of visual surveillance is multifaceted. It serves as a deterrent to potential offenders, provides crucial evidence in criminal investigations, and assists in managing public safety. However, the sheer density of this surveillance network has not been without its critics. Concerns are frequently voiced regarding the surveillance society it fosters. The legal framework governing surveillance in the UK is complex, with key legislation including the Regulation of Investigatory Powers Act 2000 and the Investigatory Powers Act 2016. The Investigatory Powers Act expanded the powers of intelligence agencies and law enforcement to access digital communications. Public reaction in the UK to this level of surveillance is varied. There is a pragmatic acceptance among a significant portion of the population. Yet there is also a strong undercurrent of unease, championed by civil liberties groups and privacy advocates. The use of automatic number plate recognition, ANPR technology, is another significant aspect of UK surveillance. Facial recognition technology is also making inroads in the UK, trialed by some police forces in public spaces and at large events. The Information Commissioner's Office, ICO, serves as the UK's independent authority set up to uphold information rights. The United Kingdom offers a fascinating case study of a society that has largely embraced overt public surveillance as a norm. Our exploration now takes us to South Korea, a global leader in technological innovation and connectivity. This nation is rapidly pioneering the concept of the smart city, where advanced digital infrastructure is seamlessly integrated into the urban environment. Within these burgeoning smart cities, AI-enhanced monitoring plays an increasingly significant role. Surveillance here is not merely about passive recording, it is about intelligent systems capable of analyzing vast streams of data in real time. Cameras are becoming smarter, capable of more than just capturing images. They are learning to interpret what they see. AI algorithms are being deployed to detect unusual crowd movements, identify abandoned objects, monitor traffic flow, and even predict criminal activity. This drive towards AI-enhanced monitoring was notably accelerated during the COVID-19 pandemic. South Korea's aggressive and technologically sophisticated contact tracing system relied heavily on data from CCTV, credit card transactions, and mobile phone location information. The legal boundaries surrounding this data collection and AI-driven surveillance are primarily governed by the Personal Information Protection Act, PIPA. Public reaction to this high level of technological integration and surveillance is complex. There is a degree of trust in the government's ability to use technology for the public good. The efficiency of services from optimized public transport routes to rapid emergency response contributes to this acceptance. However, privacy concerns are not absent. The sheer amount of data generated by smart city infrastructure creates a rich, detailed portrait of urban life. Ensuring this data is anonymized, securely stored, and used only for its intended purposes is a significant challenge. Debates also arise regarding the transparency of the algorithms used in AI-enhanced monitoring. South Korea stands at the forefront of integrating AI into the fabric of urban surveillance. Our final destination on this global survey of surveillance takes us to Japan, a nation renowned for its technological prowess and societal order. Here, the application of surveillance technologies, particularly facial recognition, has found prominent use in specific high-traffic environments. Japan's extensive and highly efficient public transportation systems handle millions of passengers daily. In these bustling conduits of human movement, facial recognition technology is increasingly being trialed and implemented. The aims are to enhance security, streamline passenger flow, and offer conveniences such as ticketless entry for registered users. Beyond the daily commute, Japan has also leveraged facial recognition and advanced surveillance for managing security at major international events. The Tokyo 2020 Olympics saw significant deployment of this technology for accrediting athletes, staff, and media. The country's approach to privacy is underpinned by its Act on the Protection of Personal Information, APPI. Under the APPI, obtaining consent is generally a key requirement for collecting and using personal information. Public reaction in Japan to these forms of surveillance is often characterized by a degree of acceptance. The emphasis on social harmony and public safety in Japanese culture can contribute to a greater willingness to accommodate measures seen as contributing to the collective good. However, this acceptance is not universal or unconditional. Concerns do exist regarding the potential for function creep. The increasing capability of AI to analyze facial data for emotional recognition raises new ethical questions. the legal boundaries are continually tested by new technological applications. Japan's Personal Information Protection Commission, PPC, plays a crucial role in overseeing and enforcing the APPI. Japan's engagement with surveillance technology showcases a society carefully integrating advanced monitoring into specific sectors to enhance security and efficiency. Our journey through these diverse nations reveals a striking tapestry of approaches to surveillance. From the sweeping, state-driven systems of China, to the patchwork of regulations in the USA, the overt public watchfulness in the UK, the AI-enhanced smart cities of South Korea, and the targeted applications in Japan, one truth becomes clear. The unblinking eye of technology is a global phenomenon, reshaping societies in profound and multifaceted ways. The quest for security, efficiency, and order drives its adoption, yet the shadow of its potential impact on individual liberty and privacy looms large. The conversation is far from over. Indeed, it is perhaps only just beginning in earnest as these technologies become ever more sophisticated and intertwined with our existence. The balance between the collective good and personal autonomy is a delicate one, a tightrope walk that each society must navigate according to its own values, its own history, and its own vision for the future. The choices made today will undoubtedly define the character of the world our children inherit. The questions raised are not just for governments or corporations, they are for each of us. How much observation are we comfortable with? Where do we draw the line between beneficial oversight and intrusive scrutiny? The answers will vary, but the dialogue is essential. What about your country? How much surveillance is too much? Comment below and subscribe to Blood Trail AI.